Hey guys, now I'm like giving back here for another video. Guys, real fast before I start this video, I want to go ahead and correct myself. My video I made this morning about the pre-order bonus, I talked about the pre-order bonus and said that the games were as followed: $59.99, $79.99, and $99.99. Now that is, while that could be the case, that was actually strictly the PC sales. That was the PC cost for Madden 22. For console is a little bit different. It's more expensive on console than it is on PC. On console, it is actually $79.99, $99.99, and $119.99. Now, EA will go ahead and give you a 10% coupon if you have EA Play. So you will get, again, like for example, $107. And throughout the next couple months, we will see them go ahead and throw in some 20% coupons, which will get you the game around $100. So again, you can get consoles versions for around $100, let's say around $100 to $107, depending on what coupon they do go ahead and offer. But keep in mind, guys, that right now, if you buy a bare minimum, which I know a lot of people have pre-ordered that, it will go ahead and be $120, $99, and of course $79. Now, the question of the video is, should you buy MUT 22, Madden 22? So I just spent the last 4 hours playing the beta. At first I didn't get the beta, and then luckily I have a great friend who actually gave me his beta code. So I was able to play the beta on Xbox, and I'll say one thing. First off, just, and to any content creators, say this again, I will say this: you cannot go ahead and show off any screenshots, pictures, gameplay, anything of the beta. Do not do it. You will have your account banned, you will have a strike on YouTube channel, and you will most likely, I don't know if EA could sue you, but they might sue you for it. So with that in mind, though, you can give your thoughts and opinions. So I played it for 4 hours straight. Okay, I really wanted to get as much detail as possible in playing the beta. Okay, first off, you can play Ultimate Team, you can play Franchise Mode, you can play Solo Battles, Weekend League, and Expedition Online. Ultimate Team, they give you a strict 92 overall team across the board. It's all 92 overalls, right? So let me go and give my thoughts and opinions of that. First off, Ultimate Team, it's a work in progress, okay? It's not the final version of Ultimate Team. It looks a little bit different than it does with last year's model of Ultimate Team. But again, it's a new interface. It's a new design. I don't really dislike it. I really don't dislike Ultimate Team. I think it's okay and it's decent, and it's kind of very similar to what last year was, but it has a new look to it, new design to it. I kind of like that. I dig that, okay? Number two, let's talk about gameplay. Now, gameplay, for obvious reasons, is going to go ahead and be the focal point of this video. And I'll be honest, gameplay on defense, at least on defense, it felt very, very similar to what last year was on next-gen Madden. Didn't feel really any more polished or different. Now, keep in mind, this is a beta, and there will be a full edition that does come out eventually. That is actually when the game does come out on August 17th for MVP Edition, August 12th for PC/EA Access, and August 20th for the Standard Edition. When we see these games come out, we're going to see a more polished edition of this game. But I will say, gameplay for defense felt almost identical to this year. From going from, I want to say 19 to 20 to 21, we saw a little bit of a difference. They changed how you could quarterback contain somebody. They changed how you could do certain things. They did not do that with Madden 22. They did not change anything on defense. Everything is same kind of setup, same concept when it comes to that stuff. Now, I know Xerxes said this on Twitter, and I'll agree with him fully. The player movement is different. Now, I'm not saying different in a negative way. Now, keep in mind, we are playing next gen, not current gen. Next gen is a lot slower overall. Just the gameplay a lot slower. Everything moves a lot slower. So it's not like it's a, big thing or big difference when it comes to, it is a big difference when it comes to current gen to next gen, right? But overall, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about, I like it, but at the same time, though, I don't know. it definitely feels weird. Now, I played on 2 different game modes. I played on competitive and I played on simulation. I wanted to go ahead and get a really good understanding, because I did also play some franchise mode I'll talk about in a second. So I want to get a really good understanding of simulation and also competitive game mode. And I will say, like I said, it does feel a lot like current gen, like Madden 21 right now, next gen. It doesn't feel like it's like a huge upgrade or huge difference, but I will say I do see here and there some improvements where it feels like, okay, this is like them building upon what next gen was last year, but not to a point where I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and give $120 for this game. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that at all. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give Ultimate Team a solid B-. I think it's the interface, the new interface, I do like it a little bit, but I don't know if I'm really going to fall in love with it yet, right? I'm gonna say the only challenges you can do is one solo challenge. I think that you have to go ahead and level up your account to get more, and obviously you can't level up when this is on beta right now. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about gameplay. I'm gonna give a solid C+. I think they improved a lot of issues I had with next gen and Madden 21, but I don't feel like it was enough of an upgrade where I want this being a brand new game. I really don't, and I can't say I recommend 100%. Oh my god, go get this brand new game. It's not. I don't feel like it's a brand new game. In any stretch of imagination, I do not feel like this is a brand new game. I feel like this is a copy and paste that they just went ahead and add some extra sugar on top. That's really all I feel like. Now, this is the beta. Keep that in mind. This is not the final copy. But I will say one thing, from the beta last year to the final copy, it wasn't much different. And I told you guys already going into this, I'm going to give my honest thoughts and opinions. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, because this is $120 they're charging us. For God's sake. Y'all didn't get enough money already? Y'all giving us $120 for this crap? Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to calm myself down a little bit. But like I said, guys, I personally will say, based on the beta, it doesn't seem like it's an upgrade enough to spend $120. But I will say that it does improve on a lot of issues I have with next gen last Madden. Franchise mode, the mode that everyone has been excited about, the EA fixed. First off, scouting's exactly the same. Yeah, no, scouting's exactly the same. I don't know why we thought that they would fix scouting and do something with scouting. No, scouting's exactly the same. What's different is everything else. Okay, so now the interface is completely different this year from last year. Completely different. Now there's a what's it called? Now when you go into it, you see the schedule on the right hand side. There's news stories, there's different drafting stuff. Like it's actually more in depth. I will say that. I do like how in depth actually it truly is, and I will say that it actually was a pleasant surprise. Now, the only thing EA actually added to franchise mode, okay, other than redesign the whole atmosphere of it, was the fact that they did go ahead and add in a new feature, which was staff management. Staff management is brand new. You're able to choose your coaches. You're able to go ahead and GM everything like that, and you can really home in on creating this team based on what team you want to create. So I will say that is a plus, and that is definitely very decently good. I'm not gonna lie, I have enjoyed franchise mode in the 4 hours I played so far. I have enjoyed franchise mode. I think franchise mode is clearly underrated overall as a game mode, but I will say that if you're going to this game thing I'm going to get this revamped franchise mode, I hate to tell you this, and I said this many times before even playing this game, was that this franchise mode is going to be exactly the same as what we saw before. It's going to be not exact same design wise, but it's going to be a couple gimmicks and a redesign. That's all they're going to do. That's all we got. Now, you might look at that and say, wow, that's amazing. And you might say, that's good enough for me. And to be honest, that is probably going to be good enough for a lot of people. It honestly probably will be. I don't like it. I actually don't like how it looks. It's more confusing. The redesign is more confusing than the old one. And the old one, you had, you scroll to your right, you had schedule. Click on schedule. There you go, you're done. There's your schedule. There's everything you need. Now it's like, scroll to your right, schedule over here, and this over here. And maybe once I start learning it more, I'll start liking it. And you guys already know in the second channel, we have a franchise every single day, video every single day on the second channel. And maybe I'll start liking it as I play it more. But for right now, I can't say I love the franchise mode. I really can't say I love the franchise mode. But anyway, though, guys, closing off this video, I'm going to give franchise mode a B-. B-, C+ for gameplay, and a B- for Ultimate Team. The yard, I didn't play it much. I'm going to give it a B-. Alright, so Madden 22 as a whole gets a B-. Okay, that's my Madden 22 rankings right now at the moment with beta. Dynasty Mode Edition for $120 is a scam. Don't get it. MVP Edition, get it because you get the 3-day early access. It's $100. So freaking stupid expensive. But I get the point of view. Like I said before in my previous video, Dynasty Edition gives you $50 worth of packs. 22 team fantasy packs is $50, okay? The choice of a Legends pack between Mahomes and Brady, that's like a $10 offer, okay? It's going to be an 86, 87 overall, whatever. So that's $60 worth of value. Early access, you can put whatever price tag you want on that. I'm not putting any price tag. You get that with the other edition. And everything else, you can get with the other edition, right? Other than, yeah, that's it. So you get $60 of value. So if you warrant that $60 is worth the Dynasty Edition for, again, like I said, an extra $20 pretty much you spend for $60 value. If you think that's worth it in your opinion when it comes to, you know, what you could get absolutely nothing for, yeah, I mean, you could get nothing out of those team fantasy packs. This Brady or Mahomes card could be absolute crap, which probably will be, and you might just really losing $20. Like I said before, I'm probably gonna get the MVP edition. I always get the best edition possible, but I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I know that, like I said, they're going to be a 10%, 20% discount later on, you know, probably next month when they're really trying to get pre-orders to go through. And I probably will get a 20% off coupon, and I'll probably use it directly for my MVP edition. I'm not going to spend an extra $20 to get 11 more team fantasy packs and an 86, 87 overall that I'm not going to use because I'm going to have a Trevor Lawrence rookie premier card. I can't go ahead and warrant that. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.